Welcome to the show. Today we have Elizabeth Stephenson, Director of Marine Conservation Action Fund at New England Aquarium. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you so much. I'm delighted to be here today.
Yeah. So can you tell us a little bit about what Marine Conservation Action Fund, or MCAF, is?
Yes, absolutely. The Marine Conservation Action Fund is part of the New England Aquarium, which is right here in Boston. And MCAF, as we call it for short, is a granting and fellowship program that supports ocean conservation leaders in low and middle income countries who are spearheading locally led, community-based ocean conservation initiatives.
That's wonderful. And since it was established in 1999, and it has been almost 3 decades now, how did this program continue to make positive changes in countries across the globe?
Yes, so since it was founded in 1999, it has supported over 280 projects in more than 60 countries and across 6 continents. And so some of these projects have been centered on protecting, tiny sea turtle hatchlings on nesting beaches in countries such as Costa Rica and Indonesia, or studying blue whales and how they interact with shipping lanes in Sri Lanka, or identifying the critical habitat of scalloped hammerhead sharks in Costa Rica. So there have been a lot of really exciting projects, and the other piece really has been how much we have learned at the aquarium as part of our program from these incredible leaders that we're fortunate to work with all around the world, and really centering on the trust-based relationships that we form with them over the years.
That sounds wonderful. Yeah. So who are the fellows this year?
Yes.
And can you share some examples of what past fellows have accomplished?
Absolutely. So we're super excited and honored to have inducted 4 new incredible fellows this year. Jamal Galvez from Belize, Ingrid Hircena from Brazil, Camila Rivera from the Philippines, and Gabriela Ochoa from Honduras. And so they are our 4 new fellows, and we're thrilled to bring them into the community of existing fellows who have made incredible achievements, such as establishing the first shark sanctuary in Costa Rica, as well as national legislation in Peru to protect manta rays. We also have Daniel Fernando in Sri Lanka, who has spearheaded national and international regulations to protect sharks and rays. But as much as those are all headline achievements, the thing that we really want to recognize the most with this program is the day-to-day, the year-on-year effort this takes. So all of those achievements take working with local communities, local schools, local governments, and it's building relationships with all of those entities over time. And so that's why our relationships are really foundational to the work that we do, the relationships with these leaders, because that is what is the core of their work as well. And it takes years and years and years of dedication on their part.
Yeah. So why is it important to support local preservation groups in low to middle income countries and build this global network?
Yes. Well, it's the low and middle income countries make up the majority of the world's population, coastal ocean dependent people, and have some of the greatest ocean biodiversity hotspots on the planet. However, only a tiny percentage of philanthropy goes to local leaders who are best positioned to address these problems. Only a tiny percentage of that funding goes to local leaders in these countries. And so MCAF is here to fill that gap, and also to be a funder that recognizes the value of local leaders. We pursue also a whole person approach, so thinking of them not just for the work they're doing, but who they are and their overall needs.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
Yes.
And I'm just out of curiosity, how do you maintain this long-standing relationship with local leaders of these preservation groups?
Yes, so the way that we maintain the relationships is through, first of all, I have an incredible team that I work with that helps with all of this and maintains those connections and relationships. And we have everything from, Google or virtual hangouts on Zoom to convenings here in Boston. We last had a summit here in 2023 of our fellows. So we have everything from being in person to WhatsApp group where we celebrate each other's successes and birthdays, and having that kind of support and conservation is so critical because it's such an
a challenging field. It can be isolating, and it's really important to have people rooting you on, recognizing your successes, because at the end of the day, the work that these leaders are doing benefits all of us. A healthy ocean benefits all of us.
So what other opportunities do you offer to the fellows in the program?
We're not just about supporting the work, but about supporting the whole person. And so we have recently instituted what we call wellness stipends. So we add some funds to every single grant that we issue that the fellow can use for personal wellness, for childcare, for pet care, elder care, anything that they deem fit. They don't need to share with us what they're using it for, but we just recognize that the health and sustainability of the people doing this work is just as important as the health and sustainability of our oceans.
And before we wrap this up, where can viewers learn more about MCAF and more about New England Aquarium?
Okay, wonderful. So to learn more about MCAF, we do have a web page on the aquarium's website is neaq.org, and our web page is neaq.org/MCAF to find out more about us. MCAF also has its own Facebook and LinkedIn pages, and please do follow the aquarium on social media, and please come visit us over at Central Wharf. We'd love to see you and learn more about all of our research and conservation programs at the aquarium, as well as the incredible exhibits that we have there for you to see.
Thank you, and good luck with the Fellows program.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure to be here.
Thank you for coming to the studio.
Thank you.